Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube Engineer Maths channel. In today's class, we are going to study the inverse of a matrix. Before considering this inverse of a matrix, let us first try to understand what is a singular matrix and what is a non-singular matrix. So let us begin with the definition of a singular matrix. Singular matrix definition: a square matrix A is said to be a singular matrix if its determinant equal to 0. For example, matrix A equal to 6, 4, 3, 2. Then the determinant of this matrix A equal to determinant of 6, 4, 3, 2. So determinant of A, let us find the value of this determinant. 6 into 2 minus 3 into 4. So 6 2s are 12 minus 3 4s are 12. Plus 12 minus 12 will get cancelled. So that is equal to 0. So we got here the value of a determinant equal to 0. If the value of a determinant for a given matrix is equal to 0, then the given matrix is said to be a singular matrix. Take the next definition, non-singular matrix. Definition: a square matrix A is said to be a non-singular matrix if its determinant of A is not equal to 0. For example, matrix A equal to 6, 4, 3, 1. Then we write down the matrix A into its determinant. Determinant of A equal to determinant of 6, 4, 3, 1. Let us find the value of this determinant. 6 into 1 minus 3 into 4. So 6 1s are 6 minus 3 4s are 12. 6 minus 12 is minus 6. Definitely not equal to 0. If the value of a determinant of a given matrix is not equal to 0, then the given matrix is known as what? A non-singular matrix. Now let us try to understand what is the definition of the inverse of matrix. If A is a square matrix of order M, then there exists another square matrix B of the same order such that A into B equal to B into A equal to I. The product of AB is equal to the product of BA is equal to I, where I is the identity matrix of same order M. Then B is called as the inverse of A, denoted by B equal to A inverse. See here, it looks like the power of A is what? Minus 1. But here this minus 1 is not a power of A. It is the symbol for a representation of the inverse. So B equal to A inverse. Then this equation becomes, in this equation I am going to replace B as what? A inverse. So this equation A into B becomes A into A inverse equal to B into A. B is nothing but A inverse into A, that is equal to I. Using the same definition, we can say that A is also the inverse of B, that is A equal to B inverse. For example, matrix A equal to 2, 3, 1, 2, matrix B equal to 2 minus 3 minus 1, 2. Let us find the product AB. AB equal to the matrix A 2, 3, 1, 2 into matrix B is 2 minus 3 minus 1, 2. Take the matrix multiplication. The rows of the first matrix are to multiply to the columns of the second matrix. So 2 into 2 plus 3 into minus 1. In first row, second column, 2 into minus 3 plus 3 into 2. Then skip the first row, consider the next row. First column, 1 into 2 plus 2 into minus 1. Then 1 into minus 3 plus 2 into 2. 2 to the 4, 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. 2 into minus 3 is minus 6 plus 3 2s are 6. 1 to the 2, 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. 1 into minus 3 is minus 3 plus 2 2s are 4. So 4 minus 3 is 1. 6 minus 6 0. 2 minus 2 0. Minus 3 plus 4 is 1. So that is nothing but what the identity matrix, say equation number 1. Now go for product BA. BA equal to what? B is 2 minus 3 minus 1 2. A is what? 2 3 1 2. Again, the rows of the first matrix are multiplied with the corresponding columns of the second matrix. 2 into 2 plus minus 3 into 1 2 into 3 plus minus 3 into 2 minus 1 into 2 plus 2 into 1. So minus 1 into 3 plus 2 into 2. Simplify this. Simplify. BA equal to 2 to the 4 minus 3 1s are 3, 2 3s are 6. Minus 3 into 2 is minus 6, minus 1 into 2 is minus 2, plus 2 1s are 2, minus 1 into 3 is minus 3, plus 2 2s are 4. So 4 minus 3 is 1, 6 minus 6 0, minus 2 plus 2 is 0, minus 3 plus 4 is 1. That is equal to the identity matrix. Say equation number 2. See, in both the cases, in AB as well as in BA, we got the identity matrix. So from equations 1 and 2, we can say that A into B equal to B into A equal to I. That is nothing but what the condition for the inverse of a matrix. Hence, we can say that B is the inverse of A, or we can say that A is the inverse of B. So you have to remember the note number 1. Every square matrix, say A, has its corresponding determinant. That is determinant of A or in symbol determinant of A. What is the meaning of this? If the given matrix is A, then it is possible to write its determinant. It is possible to obtain its determinant. Note number 2. A matrix is said to be invertible if its inverse exists. What is the note number 3? A square matrix A has its inverse if and only if its determinant is not equal to 0. The value of a determinant of the given matrix is not equal to 0. Means what? To obtain the inverse of a matrix, the matrix should be what? A non-singular matrix. Means the value of that determinant should not be equal to 0. Then and only then it is possible to obtain its inverse. Uniqueness of inverse of a matrix. What is the meaning of this? If A is a square matrix where determinant of A is not equal to 0, that means the square matrix is of what type? The square matrix is what? A non-singular matrix. If A is the square matrix where determinant of A is not equal to 0, then the inverse, say A inverse, is a unique. It is having a single inverse. So let us prove this by considering one theorem. Let us prove the theorem based on the uniqueness of a matrix. What is the statement of the theorem? Prove that if A is a square matrix and its inverse exists, then it is a unique. Proof: let A be a square matrix of order M and its inverse exists. Now, let us assume that there are more than one inverse of a matrix A. Say let, if possible, B and C be the two inverses of A. Then by definition of inverse, since B is the inverse of A into B equal to B into A equal to I. Similarly, C is the inverse of A, then A into C is equal to C into A equal to I. Now consider B equal to B into I. So B into identity matrix is equal to what? The matrix B only. If you multiply the identity matrix to any matrix, the answer will be that matrix only. So like that, B into I is nothing but B only. So consider B equal to B can be written as B into I. But what is I? I is what? It is AC. I is what? AC. So this I is replaced by what? AC. So that is equal to, now by commutative property, what is commutative property? So A into BC can be written as what? AB into C. According to this property, this can be written as B into AC equal to what? BA into C. But what is BA? BA is nothing but what? It is I. In place of BA, we put I. So I into C. That is B equal to, again, identity matrix into C equal to what? C only. B equal to C. So means what? B and C are both are same. Means what? B and C are a same matrix. They are not a different matrix. They are a same matrix only. And hence we can say that the inverse is exist. Means for every square matrix, its inverse will be what? Unique. So this is the proof of this theorem. The inverse of a non-singular matrix is obtained by using the two different methods. One is elementary row transformation or elementary column transformation. Then second is what? Adjoint method. Let us consider the inverse of non-singular matrix by elementary row transformation. For example, say if A is a matrix having the elements A11, A12, A21, A22, whose determinant is A11, A12, A21, A22, it is not equal to 0. Not equal to 0 means what? The given matrix is a non-singular matrix. To find the inverse of a matrix, first you should know that whether the given matrix is a singular matrix or a non-singular matrix. If it is a singular matrix, then its inverse is not possible. If it is a non-singular matrix, then and only then we can obtain its inverse. Say, by definition of a inverse. What is the definition? We have seen that A into A inverse equal to A inverse into A is equal to what? I. Since we are using the row transformation, you have to use the definition A into A inverse is equal to I. A into A inverse is equal to I. This is for what? The row transformation. And if it is a column transformation, then you have to use this definition. A inverse into A is equal to I. So, say by definition of a inverse, A into A inverse is equal to I. What is A? A is a given matrix. Say whose elements are A11, A12, A21, A22 is into A inverse equal to the matrix I. I means what? The identity matrix whose order will be similar to that of the given matrix. The order of a given matrix is second order matrix. You have to consider the identity matrix as what? The second order matrix only. Now you listen here carefully. By using the elementary transformation method, you have to convert this matrix A into the identity matrix. Into what? The identity matrix. To convert this matrix in terms of identity matrix, first what we do? First, we make the first column as what? 1, 0, 0. We make the first column as what? 0, 0. First, we make the first column of matrix as 1, 0. To make the first column of the given matrix as 1, 0, first we bring the number 1 here, and by using this number 1, we can bring the element 0 here. Okay. While applying the row transformation, simultaneously you have to apply the row transformation on the matrix A as well as the matrix I. After converting the first column of a given matrix 1, 0, in the next step what you have to do? You have to convert the second column of the matrix A in terms of what? 0, 1. Okay. So again, the same operation you have to apply on the right hand side matrix. Now this is nothing but what? The identity matrix. This is nothing but the identity matrix into A inverse equal to, you will get some matrix here. Okay. Identity matrix into A inverse is A inverse equal to this matrix. So the right hand side matrix is known as the inverse of the given matrix. First, I shall consider the examples on invertible matrix. The question is like this. Find which of the following matrices are invertible. Say matrix A equal to 2, 1, 4, 2. To know whether the given matrix is invertible or not, you should find the value of its determinant. Say the determinant of A equal to 2, 1, 4, 2. Find the value 2 into 2 minus 4 into 1. So 2 to the 4 minus 4 ones are 4. So 4 minus 4 equal to what? 0. The value of a determinant equal to 0 means what? The given matrix A is what? A singular matrix. If it is a singular matrix, then its inverse does not exist. And hence, A is not a invertible. Take the next example. Matrix A equal to cos theta sin theta minus sin theta cos theta. So let matrix A equal to cos theta sin theta minus sin theta cos theta. So write down its determinant. So determinant of A equal to cos theta sin theta minus sin theta cos theta. Let us find the value of this determinant. So determinant of A equal to cos theta into cos theta minus sin theta into sin theta. So cos theta into cos theta is cos square theta, minus plus sin theta into sin theta is what? Sin square theta. So cos square theta plus sin square theta is always equal to 1. So definitely not equal to 0. So the value of a determinant of a given matrix is not equal to 0. Means what type of matrix it is? It is a non-singular matrix. Since it is a non-singular matrix, its inverse exists. And hence, the matrix A is what? A invertible matrix. Matrix A is invertible. Take the next example. Matrix A equal to 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So we have to identify whether it is invertible or not. So the given matrix A, so its determinant equal to determinant of 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now find the value of this determinant. So 1 into 1 3s are 3 minus 2 2s are 4 minus 3 into 3 3s are 9 minus 1 2s are 2 plus 2 into 3 2s are 6 minus 1 1s are 1. So 3 minus 4 is minus 1, 9 minus 2 is 7, 6 minus 1 is 5, 1 into minus 1 is minus 1, 3 7s are 21 plus 2 5s are 10. Minus 21 minus 1 is minus 22, minus 22 plus 10 is what? Minus 12. Definitely not equal to 0. So, a non-singular matrix. Since it is a non-singular matrix, its inverse exists. And hence, the given matrix is what? Invertible. Now, let us work out the examples based on the inverse of a matrix. Find the inverse of A, the matrix A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 by using elementary row transformation. So before finding the inverse of a matrix, first one should know that whether the given matrix is a singular matrix or a non-singular matrix. If it is a singular matrix, then its inverse is not possible. To find the inverse of a matrix, the given matrix should be what? A non-singular matrix. So how to identify whether it is a singular or non-singular? Just by obtaining the value of its determinant. Okay. Let matrix A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Determinant of A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Find the value of this determinant. 1 into 4 minus 3 into 2. 1 4 are 4 minus 3 2 are 6. So determinant of A equal to 4 minus 6 is minus 2. Definitely not equal to 0. Means what? It is a non-singular matrix. Therefore, A inverse exists. While solving the examples based on inverse of a matrix, the very first step is what? To know whether the given matrix is a singular matrix or a non-singular matrix. So this step is must in the examination. After confirming that it is a non-singular matrix, that means the inverse exists, and then you have to go for what? The inverse of that matrix. By definition of an inverse of a matrix, we have A into A inverse is equal to I. This definition is used for what? For row transformation. Row transformation. So A into A inverse is equal to I. What is A? A is the given matrix 1, 2, 3, 4. A into A inverse is equal to I. I is the identity matrix of the same order. Means I is the identity matrix whose order will be similar to that of the given matrix. So the given matrix is of second order. You have to take this as the second order only. So now in elementary row transformation, you have to convert this matrix as what? 1, 0, 0, 1. First, you have to make the first column as what? 1, 0. To make the first column 1, 0, First you bring the element 1 here, and luckily in this case this element is 1. Now it is required to make this element a 0. How? So R2 tends to R2 minus 3 times R1. There is no change in first row as it is 1, 2. Even in the right hand side the first row will remain as it is. Now second row is what? Second row minus 3 times R1. Second row is what here? 3 minus 3 times R1. R1 is what here? 1. So that is 3 into 1 is 3. So we will get 3 minus 3. Then next is what here? R2. R2 is 4 minus 3 times R1. R1 is what? 2. So 4 minus 3 2s are 6. So we will get 4 minus 6. Like that. Come to the right hand side. So R2 is what here? 0 minus 3 times R1. 3 times R1 is what? 1. So 0 minus 3. Next, R2 is what here? 1 minus 3 times R1. R1 is what here? 0. So 1 minus 3 into 0, 1 minus 0. Right. So 1, 2 as it is, 3 minus 3 is 0. So 2 as it is, 4 minus 6 is what? Minus 2. 1, 0 as it is, 0 minus 3 is minus 3, 1 minus 0 is 1. Now we have converted the first column of the given matrix as what? 1, 0. Now we have to convert the second column as. Now here we have converted the first column of the given matrix as what? 1, 0. Now it is necessary to make the second column of the given matrix as what? 0, 1. To make 0, 1, first we bring 1 here. So here it is minus 2. How you will get 1 here? If you divide minus 2 only. So minus 1 upon 2 into R2. No change in the first row. 1, 2 as it is. Other side 1, 0 as it is. Now minus 1 upon 2 into 0 is 0. So minus 1 upon 2 into minus 2. Into minus 2. 2 will get cancelled. So 1 1s are 1. Like that. So then minus 1 upon 2 into minus 3. So plus 3 by 2. Minus 1 upon 2 into 1 is what? Minus 1 by 2. Now we got 1 here. Now by using this 1, I am going to make this element 0. For that, R1 tends to R1 minus 2 times R2. Okay. R1 minus 2 times R2. What is R1 here? R1 is 1 minus 2 times R2. What is R2? 0. So 1 minus 0. You will get 1 minus 0 here. Next, then R1 minus 2 times R2. What is R1 here? 2 minus 2 times R2. What is R2 here? 1. So that is nothing but 2 minus 2. So 2 minus 2. No change in the second row. 0, 1 as it is. And here 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 as it is. Right. Now 1 minus 0 is 1. 2 minus 2 is 0. 0 as it is. 1 as it is. So come to the right hand side. R1 minus 2 times R2. What is R1 here? 1 minus 2 times R2. What is R2 here? 3 by 2. So 1 minus 2 into 3 by 2. Come to this element. R1 is here 0 minus 2 into R2. What is R2? Minus 1 by 2. So right. So this 2 will get cancelled here. 1 minus 3. And here also 2 will get cancelled. Minus of minus is 0 minus to minus 1. No change in the second row. So this is the identity matrix into A inverse equal to 1 minus 3 is minus 2. 0 minus 1 minus is plus 1. 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 as it is. So therefore A inverse equal to minus 2. 0 plus 1 is 1. 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2. So this is what? This is the inverse of the given matrix. Now we got some matrix in the form of the inverse. But we don't know whether this inverse is correct or wrong. For that we can do the verification. See, the verification is not compulsory. We should not go for the verification. So just for the sake of our knowledge purpose, I am going to do the verification. Okay. In exam also, don't go for verification. In case the time is there with you, then you can go for the verification. Just to confirm whether we got the correct answer or wrong. Okay. See the verification. We know that A into A inverse is equal to R. So A is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. And what is A inverse? A inverse is minus 2, 1, 3 by 2 into minus 1 by 2. Equal to the right hand side R. Take the matrix multiplication. 1 into minus 2 plus 2 into 3 by 2. 1 into 1 plus 2 into minus 1 by 2, 3 into minus 2 plus 4 into 3 by 2, then 3 into 1 plus 4 into minus 1 by 2. So 1 into minus 2 is minus 2, 2 will get answer plus 3. So 2 will get answer 1, 1 are 1 plus minus minus 1. So 3 into minus 2 is minus 6, 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6. So 3 1s are 3. So plus minus minus 2 2s are 4, 2 into 1 is 2. So minus 2 plus 3 is 1, 0, 0, 3 minus 2 is 1 equal to I. So that's nothing equal to the identity matrix I equal to I. Hence we got here the value of left hand side is equal to the value of right hand side. Hence we can say that whatever the value of A inverse we got is the right answer. Take the next example. Find the inverse of the matrix 3, 2, 6, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 5 by using a elementary row transformation. So let matrix A equal to 3, 2, 6, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 5. So before finding the inverse of the matrix, first we confirm whether the given matrix is a singular or a non-singular. So the determinant of A equal to determinant of 3, 2, 6, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 5. Find the value of this determinant. So 3 into 1, 5 are 5, minus 2, 2 are 4, minus 2 into 1, 5 are 5, minus 2, 2 are 4, plus 6 into 1, 2 are 2, minus 2, 1 are 2. So 3 into 5 minus 4 is 1, minus 2 into 5 minus 4 is again 1, plus 6 into 2 minus 2 is 0. That is 3 1s are 3, minus 2 1s are 2, plus 0. So 3 minus 2 equal to 1, definitely not equal to 0. Therefore, A inverse exists. By definition of A inverse of the matrix, A into A inverse is equal to I, where I is the identity matrix whose order will be similar to that of the given matrix A. So replace A by the matrix 3, 2, 6, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 5 into A inverse, identity matrix 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Now to find the inverse of a matrix, you have to convert this matrix in terms of what? The identity matrix 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. First we make the first column is what? 1, 0, 0. To make 1, 0, 0, first we bring the element 1 here. So by interchanging the first row and second row. So 1, 1, 2 is the first row and 3, 2, 6 is the second row. Third row as it is into A inverse. Same operation you perform in the right hand side. So 0, 1, 0 is the first row, 1, 0, 0 is the second row, third row as it is. Now we have to make, by using this element 1, we have to make these two elements 0. So R2 tends to R2 minus 3 times R1. So 3 minus 3, then 2 minus 3, then 6 minus 3 into 2 is 6. So 6 minus 6. Take the next row, R3 tends to R3 minus 2 times R1. So 2 into 2 minus 2 into 1, 6, 2 minus 2, 2 into 2 minus 2 into 1 is 2 minus 2, then 5 minus 2 into 2, that is 5 minus 4, equal to first row as it is 0, 1, 0, second row minus 3 times the first row. So 1 minus 0, 0 minus 3 is minus 3, 0 minus 0. Then third row is what? Third row minus 2 times the first row. 0 minus 2 into 0 is 0. 0 minus 2 into 1 is minus 2. 1 minus 0 is 1. So that is 1, 1, 2 as it is. This is 0. Then this is minus 1, 0. Here 0, 0, 1 you will get. So then we have to make this element as positive. So multiply minus into second row. So 1, 1, 2, 0 into minus 1 is 0, minus 1 into minus 1 is 1, 0 into minus 1 is 0. Third row as it is. So first row as it is. Minus 1 into 1 is minus 1, minus 1 into minus 3 is 3, minus 1 into 0 is 0. Third row as it is. Now I am going to make this element 0 by taking R1 minus R2. So 1 minus 0 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, 2 minus 0 is 2. Second row, third row as it is. Here also R1 minus R2, 0 minus 1 minus 1, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 minus 3 is minus 2. So 0 minus 0 is 0. Second row as it is, third row as it is. Right, now we have to make, we got 1, 0, 0, we got 0, 1, 0. Now it is required to make a 0, 0, 1. So for that I am going to make this element 0 by taking R1 minus R1. R1 tends to R1 minus 2 times R3. So R1 minus 2 times 0 is 1 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. Then 2 minus 2 will be 0. Second row as it is, third row as it is into A inverse. R1 minus 2 times R3. R1 is minus 2 minus. Then R1 minus 2 times R3. So R1 is here 0 minus 2 times R3. R3 is 1. So 0 minus 2 is what? Minus 2. No change in the second and third row. Now this is nothing but what? This is nothing but the identity matrix I into A inverse equal to the right hand side matrix 1 2 minus 2 minus 1 3 0 0 minus 2 1. So identity matrix into A inverse is what? A inverse equal to 1 2 minus 2 minus 1 3 0 0 minus 2 1. So this is nothing but what? The inverse of the given matrix. Take the next example. Find the inverse of the matrix A 1 3 3 1 4 3 1 3 4 by column transformation. So let us first confirm whether the inverse is exist or not. So the given matrix A as it is, find the determinant. Determinant I go to determinant of 1 3 3 1 4 3 1 3 4. Find out its value. So 1 into 4 4 is 16 minus 3 3 is 9 minus 3 into 1 4 is 4 minus 1 3 is 3 plus 3 into 1 3 is 3 minus 1 4 is 4. So 1 into 16 minus 9 is 7 minus 3 into 4 minus 3 is 1 plus 3 into 3 minus 4 is minus 1. So 1 7 is 7 minus 3 1 is 3 plus minus 3 1 is 3. So 7 minus 3 is minus 6. 7 minus 6 is what? 1. Definitely not equal to 0. Therefore A inverse exists. By definition of inverse, A inverse into A equal to I. See, for column transformation, you have to make this definition. A inverse into I. Whereas in row transformation, we have seen that A into A inverse is equal to I. But for column transformation, you have to take A inverse into A equal to I. A inverse into A equal to I. So, A inverse as it is, this is the matrix A 1 3 3 1 4 3 1 3 4 equal to 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. See, for column transformation, first you have to make the first row as what? 1 0 0. Then a second row of this matrix is what? 0 1 0. Then a third row of the matrix is what? 0 0 1. So first you have to make the first row as what? 1 0 0. So for that, already 1 is present here. We have to make these two element 0 by taking C2 tends to C2 minus 3 times C1 and C3 tends to C3 minus 3 times C1. First column as it is. In the right hand side also first column as it is. So C2 minus 3 times C1, 3 minus 3 0, 4 minus 3 is 1, 3 minus 3 0, then C3 minus 3 times C1, 3 minus 3 0, 3 minus 3 0, 4 minus 3 is what? 1. Come to the right hand side. So C2 minus 3 times C1, 0 minus 3 minus 3, 1 minus 0, 1, 0 minus 0 is 0. Then C3 tends to C3 minus 3 times C1, 0 minus 3 into 1, 0 minus 3, so minus 3, 0 minus 0, 1 minus 0 is 1. Then we made the first row as what? 1 0 0. Now we have to make the second row 0 1 0. So 0 1 0 it is already there. Okay. We made the first row as what? 1 0 0. Now we have to make the second row as what? 0 1 0. So already 1 is present here. By using this, we make this element 0. How? C1 tends to C1 minus C2. 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. No change in the second column and third column as it is. 0 1 0 0 0 1. So that's it. First column minus second column. 1 minus 1 minus 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. 0 minus 1 is minus 1. 0 minus 0 is 0. Second column as it is. Third column as it is. Now we made the second row as 0 1 0. We got 0 1 0. Now it is required to make the third row as what? 0 0 1. Already we brought here 1. By using this, we have to make these two elements 0. So how? Take C1 tends to C1 minus C3. C1 tends to C1 minus C3. So 1 minus 0 is 1. 0 minus 0 is 0. 1 minus 1 is what? 0. No change. Second column, third column as it is. 0 1 0 0 0 1. Come to that side. C1 minus C3. C1 minus C3. What is C1? 4. Minus or minus 3. So 4 plus 3 is nothing but 7. Right. Then minus 1. Minus 0. Minus 1. 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Second column, third column as it is. Now A was this. Here we got the identity matrix I into 7 minus 3 minus 3 minus 1 1 0 minus 1 0 1. Right. Identity matrix into inverse will be the inverse. So 7 minus 3 minus 3 minus 1 1 0 minus 1 0 1. So this is the inverse of the given matrix A. So in today's class, we have seen that the definition of a singular matrix and non-singular matrix, the definition of the inverse of a matrix, how to find the inverse of a matrix by using the elementary row transformation and the elementary column transformation. So if you like this video, you please like it, share it, and write your valuable comments on this video. And do not forget to subscribe the channel.